back with another layout, and today I am going to lift that layout by Sandy Reversky that I believe she posted in Scrap and Reflections, which is her Facebook group. So I'm scrapping another Christmas photo, and this one is of just my grandchildren. So some of the things that I'm going to do to echo Sandy's layout, and I believe I'll post it again at the end for you so you can see it again. I'm going to take that doily, and she used kind of a strip of lace on her layout, which made me think of this doily because I haven't used one in a while, and frankly I need to. And I've got two on there because my doilies are thin and I don't love it when they show through. So, or the pattern in the back shows through. So then I have this tag here from Echo Park, Lumberjack Christmas, and it's the multi-journaling cards, and it's just a reindeer that says Merry Christmas. And then I put a piece of black snowflake ribbon through that I got from my Redefined Creative Advent calendar, and I don't remember if that was last year or this year that it came. I have a feeling that it was in my last year's calendar. Now, Sandy has a strip of paper across the top of her box, the square box in her layout. And I was thinking about putting that up on top there. But once I kind of looked at how it worked, I didn't like that as much. So I'm going to cut that snowflake paper into approximately a square. And that snowflake paper is from Echo Park, A Cozy Christmas, and it's the snowflakes paper. So actually, I cut it into a rectangle, really. And then the background, that plaid, black, white, and red background is from Cartabella Christmas Delivery, and it's the black and cream plaid, because it is a little bit more cream than it is black. So then I want to highlight the edge of this a little bit, and I'm going to take my old Jenny Bolin fountain pen ink pad there, which is the black I still use years later. I don't think Jenny Bolin's made anything in probably 5 years. And I just inked the edge of that. Sorry, everybody. So then I had that ink out because I had pre-inked these Christmas trees. I decided I wanted to use trees on this because there's that tree to the left. This photo shoot, and I didn't take these pictures, they're professional. She did a beautiful job with, there's a camper in the background and then a tree. And I just think of Christmas trees now when I think of this photo shoot. And lots of plaid, lots of black and white, lots of red. Kids are, well, actually, they all were wearing black and red plaid. So those trees came from Recollections. They were a pack of all those trees the same size. So I decided I didn't like that strip on the top in this particular layout because I used the doily. Sandy did not. So instead, I used that strip on the bottom instead. And that border strip is from Echo Park, A Cozy Christmas, and it's part of the border strips pattern. So I really like how that worked out. And I pre-inked those trees. I just rubbed the ink pad right on the wood. And I really like the way that looks. It really does a nice job of just a little bit of something that I added there. But also highlighting the black. Especially since I had that black ribbon too. I'm so glad I finally got to use that scrap of black ribbon. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I actually stapled the black ribbon to the tag using my tiny attacher. That's made an appearance here and there. It's always to my left hand in my jar of frequently used tools like hole punches and my little Cricut spatula, paper piercer, that kind of stuff. All right. So now I'm going to ink that border strip now that I kind of have things decided about where they're going to go. And one of the things I had wanted to do to begin with is Sandy has a cluster that goes from the bottom right all the way up to the top right. And so I'm still thinking about that. But with the way the tag works, I'm not sure that that's going to work well in this particular case. But first I'm going to address that border strip. Like I said, didn't work so well at the top, but I really like it on the bottom. So you can see how I'm using her layout as an inspiration and using some of her elements, but not in the same way. I think the biggest thing is that piece of snowflake paper is kind of, you know, how he started this. So then I'm thinking about that cluster of, or her going up at the, you know, to the all the way up the top right there, or all the way up the right side, but it just doesn't feel like it's working for me. So I'm looking at the sticker sheet from Echo Park, a Cozy Christmas, the element stickers. There's another tree again, but it's bringing green in, and I'm not sure that I want to do that. It's a lot of green. There is green in the tree there, and again, when I think of this photo shoot, I do think of green because it did figure into it, but not necessarily on this particular photograph. All right, so let's get those trees down. That one was coming off a little bit. And I do have those enamel dots from Freckled Fawn. They're matte dots. So still thinking about what do I want to do. I had that joyful piece there. Still looking at that Cozy Christmas sticker sheet there. Thinking that I might add a tree up in the top left there somewhere, but it doesn't look grounded and anchored because it would be floating around the top to me. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it does. Tried those boots, didn't like those. All right, so I have that sticker that says greetings of the season up there. I'm trying to get something else to work with it. Like I really like this lantern. I like the black in the lantern. But it feels too contrived to me, I guess. So I'm going to just kind of give up on that right now and figure out maybe what to use later. But I'll mount it on my foam tape. And then I'm going to use the lantern on the bottom right there. I really like how that looks, again, emphasizing that bottom right. And then I'm looking for a little bit of green to echo the green with the sticker on the left. And I really like the way this piece of these leaves and berries look. So that's perfect. Just the right touch of green across the layout there. All right, guys, there's the layout by Sandy. There's my still shot. I did add some Freckled Fawn matte dots in there. I forgot to do it on camera. And there's all the detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.